Now, if you've ever yearned to be a professional dancer, showbiz, not ballet, then perhaps you're well of a certain age. Then it was probably the Tiller girls who were your idols. For those girls lucky enough to be chosen, it was a hectic life and memories have stayed fresh years after they were finally disbanded in the 1970s. Now new books come out about John Tiller and the girls whose lives he changed forever. Erica Smith reports.
It was high-kicking precision routines like these which established the Tiller girls on television in the 50s and 60s. The troupe were the brainchild of John Tiller, whose love of the theatre had made him change career in 1895 from being a cotton manufacturer in Manchester to an impresario whose protégés would enchant a nation for more than a generation. His achievement was to give thousands of girls from poor backgrounds a chance to change their world. And his legacy has been to create a family who, whatever their roots and however their lives have developed, are proud to say they're Tiller girls. And we've been joined by a whole line of Tiller girls this evening. Doremy, your book's being published on Thursday. What was it was so special about the Tiller girls?
Perfection in dancing and discipline on and off stage. I think that sort of sums it up for the whole 100 years.
Did they, though, develop a whole new technique? Was it something that had never been seen before?
Yes, he straightened up the raggedy dancing that was going around. Then about 1910 he made them link arms and do this kicking that everybody knows now.
And how did girls become Tiller girls? It said that they often came from poor backgrounds.
Well, when they started in Manchester, the little girls would just go and knock at his door and say, "Do you want any actresses, mister?" And they would be taken in. It was quite sweet.
And what was life like for them? It seems as if it was rather boarding school-like.
In the early days, just very, very strict. And then by about the 50s, after the war, yes, it became like a girls' public school, boarding school, yes.
Would they have had to work tremendously hard, though?
Yes, throughout, yes.
So how many shows a week would they have done?
Well, the ladies in the 20s did 9 shows a day, because there were cine variety shows and you did theatre shows in between the films. But these ladies sometimes did 3 shows a day.
Right, well, Jill Robinson, life must have been pretty hectic for you.
Yes, it was, but it was always my ambition to be a Tiller girl. So as soon as I left school, I wanted to achieve my ambition, and I did become a Tiller girl. I was very young at 16.
Wendy, what about you?
Well, I remember an occasion when we did 3 shows in Manchester on Saturday and had to travel overnight by train to London to do the Palladium shows, and that was certainly very tiring indeed.
Pam, your abiding memory is of the Royal Command performance, isn't it?
Yes, there were 40 of us at the London Coliseum, stretched from one end to the other. We opened the second half, and as the curtain went up, the audience started applauding, and they applauded the whole way through. It was wonderful, marvellous feeling.
Beryl, although you had to be thoroughly professional, there were times when you had to improvise as well, weren't there?
Oh, yes. We had to wear wet white, which was a leg makeup, and we all decided we wanted seams down them, so we all stood in a line and drew the pencil mark on the backs of the legs.
Yes. Now, Kath, Royal Command performance was your special memory too, wasn't it?
Yes, we did 2 in one day, and we also did the first colour performance from the Palladium.
Well, we can't promise you a Royal Command performance, but we have got a little surprise. No, not This Is Your Life, but we have got some music we prepared earlier, and we are going to ask you, although you're not at all dressed for it, to give us a performance. Ladies, take it away.
Ah, those are the days.